everybody, welcome to another Zero Streams. Hopefully the music ain't too loud for you, and apologies to anyone who is expecting anime music today, but I realized that since we are going to be doing a Pokemon family this week, at least attempting to, I think I can get it done all today. It's a pretty simple family. I need to start off with some reading, and we can't read and have anime music playing. That's ridiculous. So we're doing the game music today, because it's easier than switching halfway. But I know some of you have been waiting a long time for this one. We are finally getting around to drawing Gulp Boy over here, the stomach Pokemon. Isn't that lovely? We got so many things in the world that can have Pokemon made of them, and we get a stomach Pokemon with lips for hands, or a hand for lips? I don't know. It is kind of cute though. Let's see. Gokurin, the stomach Pokemon. Oh gosh, it's even worse in a pile. But yeah, let's read about this creature. It is about a foot and 4 inches tall, and weighs 22 pounds. I just watched a game theory video today about whether or not Pokemon birds can fly, or just flying Pokemon in general, I guess, because they mentioned Charizard, and they talked about how an eagle was documented carrying a 15-pound deer, which I was like, that seems really low for a deer. Like, when I think deer, I'm like thinking a whole buck with antlers, you know? So it must have been a really small deer, but no matter what size the deer is, Gulpin weighs more than that. I wonder how an actual stomach weighs. Anyhow. Happy's here says, imagine if I just skipped the stream. You could, Happy. You are by no means obligated to be here, though it would be pretty funny if you missed it. What'd I miss? Nothing. I haven't even started yet. Just getting around to reading the bio, as I like to do. So let's see. Gulpin is a round, green, amorphous Pokemon. It has a black diamond marking on its back, and a yellow feather-like adornment on its head. A female has a shorter feather than a male. Its face consists of puckered lips and slanted eyes that are usually closed. It has 2 stubby appendages that are the same shape as its lips. It swallows anything of its own size whole, since its stomach comprises most of its body. So it's basically a frog. Its heart and brain are very small in comparison to its stomach. The unique stomach acid it has allows it to digest almost anything. When it is digesting, vile, overpowering gases are expelled. It lives in grasslands and savannas. Poison type. So it is called the stomach Pokemon, but the stomach Pokemon also has a stomach within the Pokemon. Stomachception. Virtually all of Gulpin's body is its stomach. As a result, it can swallow something its own size. This Pokemon's stomach contains a special fluid that digests anything. Most of Gulpin's body is made up of its stomach. Its heart and brains are very small in comparison. This Pokemon's stomach contains special enzymes that dissolve anything. Now, the fact that it says it can swallow something its own size actually underwhelms me, because I would have expected it to be able to swallow something bigger than its size if it is stretchy at all, you know? Like a snake. But it seems like the Pokedex is impressed that it can just swallow its own mass. This Pokemon's stomach fluid can even digest scrap iron. But I bet it doesn't harm steel types. In one gulp, it can swallow something that is as large as itself. There is nothing its stomach can't digest. While it is digesting, vile, overpowering gases are expelled. All of its body's its stomach, can dissolve anything. It has a small heart and brain. Its stomach comprises most of its body, with enzymes to dissolve anything. Almost all of its body is its stomach. The harsh gas juice. Okay. It has a small heart and brain. Its stomach comprises its body. Its enzymes dissolve everything. There is nothing its stomach can't digest. While it's digesting, it stinks. Virtually all of Gulpin's body. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, it doesn't seem to have much in terms of Dex secrets. I always like to peruse the Dex just in case. Oh my goodness. So that's what it looks like open. Golly. Terrifying. It's a shame we don't get the animations for the 3D sprites, because if anything would show us Gulpin's mouth opening, I bet it would be like Colosseum or something. It's just wiggling. It doesn't show the mouth opening. I hate its like lip hands. Have you seen a Gulpin eat a steel type? Didn't think so. Alright, so we will take a picture of its back. It's so cute. And also its front. Alright, so Swalot is the poison bag Pokemon. Or in Japanese, Marunomu. Lip hands is the quality content I come here for. Alright, let's see its biology. Swalot is a tall, purple, amorphous Pokemon. It has red, beady eyes and yellow whiskers. Oh, it's whiskers. I always called it a mustache. I mean, I guess your whiskers can be a mustache. A female Swalot has shorter whiskers than a male. It has puckered lips and can fit an automobile tire in its mouth. Its hands have 3 fingers. It has a single row of black rhombi running across its midsection, and it can expand and contract its body at will. Swalot is capable of swallowing anything whole, and can digest anything except its own stomach lining. It covers prey and opponents with a powerful poison. It lives in grasslands and savannas. I feel like in the world of Pokemon, a Swalot's stomach would be quite a valuable item then. If its stomach lining can dissolve anything, like literally anything, except it. So it must be made of something extremely powerful. This thing is 5'7". This thing is taller than me. And unlike other Pokemon, like, say, like, Corviknight, right? Whatever size a Corviknight is, I think, like, maybe, let's just pretend it's, like, 5 feet tall. Actually, that's kind of small. Let's look it up. Corviknight. 7. I'm not too far off. 2 feet off. 7 foot tall. If it's like from the ground to the top of the bird's head, that's quite a bit bigger than if you're talking about wingspan, you know? Like if we're measuring the bird from tip to tip of the wings, then the body's much smaller. But if the body is 7 feet tall and you need a wingspan that can lift the giant bird of steel into the air, then you need a massive wingspan. So like unlike Corviknight or other Pokemon where you can kind of spin the height into different proportions, Swalot is simply a blob. It is round in shape and it goes from the ground to the top, and it is 5'7". I could fit in this thing. Javier says, is that Cat Noir? Oh! I want it to you, eh? What is it with Zero and harvesting Pokemon? You use the side thing for searching? Yeah? What, you don't? I always use this thing. Also, if you hear trumpet noises, that's my brother upstairs. Let's take a look at the dex entries just to make sure we don't miss anything. Oh gosh, already in Ruby it says, when Swalot spots prey, it spurts out a hideously toxic fluid from its pores and sprays the target. Ew! It's a giant pimple! Once the prey has weakened, the Pokemon gulps it down whole with its carnivorous, cavernous mouth. Swalot has no teeth, so what it eats, it swallows whole, no matter what. Its cavernous mouth yawns widely. An automobile tire could easily fit inside this Pokemon's mouth. Forget an automobile tire, I could fit comfortably inside this mouth. Its powerful stomach acid is capable of digesting almost anything. The one thing in the world a Swalot can't digest is its own stomach. It can swallow a tire whole in one gulp. It secretes a horrible toxic fluid from the pores on its body. It's not a pimple. It swallows anything whole. See, like, I would believe it secreting the horribly toxic fluid, but it said specifically that it spurts out of pores and shoots it. It sprays it at its target. That's just horrifying. Wheeler. No, Zero, it's not a pimple. The first thing I see in chat upon entering. Swallows anything whole. Sweats toxic fluid from its follicles to douse foes. Why did Diamond and Pearl feel the need to look up a thesaurus for that part? Like what was wrong with what did it secretes? Why did we need also spurts and sprays and sweats? What was wrong with pores? They used pores in Generation 3, but in Gen 4 now it has to be follicles. I don't understand. Are follicles specifically hair, like that hair comes out of? So does that mean it specifically comes out of its like 2 whisker holes? I don't understand. Zero keeps talking about eating Pokemon, now she's talking about being eaten by Pokemon. Oh, how the turntables. It gulps anything that fits in its mouth. Its special enzymes can dissolve anything. Anything! It swallows anything whole. It sweats toxic fluid from the follicles to douse foes. It swallows anything. Okay. It's completely changed to follicles from then on. From Gen 4 forward, it's follicles. So I'm gonna take that and say that means it only comes out of the whiskers. When swallow spots prey, it spurts. Oh no, it says pores in Omega Ruby. I guess it just went back to Ruby since it's the same. Okay, cool. Let's take a picture of behind. Actually, there's nothing to look at behind it. It looks exactly as you would think it does. So let's just take a picture of the front. And, not look back. Get it? Look back, as in look at its back. Alright. Also, shout out to my tabs in which I am looking up the difference between turtle and tortoise, the word etymology for sore, how to get out of a wheelchair, and Pokemon Showdown, which I have been playing a lot of. You know, my brother lent our... Oops. My brother lent... What am I? Open... my Pokemon Shield game to a friend of his, so I can't play, like... Is it called competitive? When you play the VGC? I don't know how to call these things. Ranked, that's the word. I can't play ranked in the game with my actual team that I built, but I had the team already in Showdown because I was using that to build the team before building the team, so I don't have to make decisions you know, on the spot. Save that as 8. What am I saying? No. I meant I was using it to like keep track of the stats and stuff that I wanted, because anyway, you know what I mean. So I already had them, and then Wheeler showed me how to properly play Pokemon Showdown, because I couldn't figure out how to like do a random battle but also have my team selected. And ever since then, because I was like, okay, sure, yeah, I don't need my game until May, so like the friend can borrow it and it'll keep me from playing Pokemon, but then I just play Showdown all day. Or all night, rather. I can't play at work. Happy says, how to wheelchair. Javier says, it's the circle of life. Team building is hard. It's so fun, but it's hard. Yeah, I haven't been doing too well, to be honest with you. I've had quite a lot of trouble with like certain Pokemon I find that I see a lot. But it's not in a way that I can figure out what I'm doing wrong, because I'm like doing so much wrong. I think it feels like it's undoable. Like I suck in such a way that it's like, oh, you just need better Pokemon, rather than, oh, you can do like a tweak here and there. Also, the team that I already have it built in a way that I like plan to use. So to cover anything else, I would have to either completely change one of them, or like I wouldn't know how to go about it. So maybe I need to do more research and like look it up on YouTube, see if there's any guides. Look, I drew a Gulpin. It's so fast, so easy. There's nothing to a Gulpin. It's just a lump. There's a tail in the back that you don't see from the front. Puckered lips. When's the showdown stream? Ladder time. Road to rank 1. The tourney isn't super competitive. You don't need an optimal team. Yeah, that's why I'm not like bothered to switch it up, but it does make it difficult. I am doing much better though. When I first started, I was like losing every match. Why? And now I'm like about 50-50. It kind of just depends on the team I'm fighting, I think. Either the opponent does something dumb and I can take advantage of that, or they make a bad call, or I just look out and there's like a calculator, I think, on Showdown, or maybe it's on Smogon or whatever it is. I think there's a calculator where you can punch in your stats and see what you can take and what you can't take in terms of damage. But I just play fast and loose. I always start with my Audino, and I hit Yawn, and hopefully I just pray that they don't take me out in one hit. So far it's been pretty good at not doing that, but even if it's like more than half damage, I get nervous. If it's less than half damage, then I just stay in, but like occasionally it's more and I have to like decide, do I risk? See, the thing is I use Yawn, right? So do I risk assuming that they'll switch out, which most people do because they don't want to deal with their Pokemon being asleep for like 3 turns or more. So if they switch, then I get a free turn to set up my Trick Room. Okay, let's try Swalot. But if they don't, they move faster than me, so they'll most likely take me out. Especially if I have less than half health. But then sometimes they also end up setting up something on them, which I don't really get why you would risk setting up something on your Pokemon and then having them fall asleep. Though occasionally I have been hit with the Volt Switch, so I take damage and they switch out, so it's not a free... Oh, three fingers. I also realized playing Showdown that I don't know many types as I thought. I'm constantly confused between dark types and fairy types in terms of like, is dark good against fairy? Is it bad against fairy? I think dark is bad against fairy because I always think it is good against fairy, since fairy's like, oh, the good guys and dark is the bad guys, but like, I don't know. So like, since I think that, I just think the opposite, like, it's actually the opposite of that, so it's bad against fairy. But then, like, fighting also, I can't tell if dark... I think dark is bad against fighting. Yes, I figured out dark was bad against fighting, so I send out Sirfetch'd against dark types, and he can take a dark type move. But, it's still, like, I still forget. Like, I have to think about it. Oh, bug is one that I constantly can't remember. Bug types I can never remember because in all of my years of playing Pokemon, I have never been without a fire type Pokemon. And so all I had to know was you can burn up bugs with fire, so send out the fire. And now that I don't have a fire type move or a Pokemon, I'm like, oh shoot. Is fighting good or bad against bug? Is dark good or bad against bug? I can never tell. I also don't have a flying type move. That's the only other thing that I know is good against bug Pokemon. Which also, I keep forgetting that Sirfetch'd isn't a part flying. And then in addition to that, I get walled pretty badly by healers. Anyone who has a Roost or a Wish or Recover. Yeah, I can't get them down in one hit. I have to rely on, like, chip damage sometimes. And it ain't good. Dragapult doesn't hit as hard as I would like, to be honest. And it's not as fast as I would like. Stream done, you waited a month for this, Happy. I love the damage calc. It's on Showdown. You can just shotgun the room. What's that? You don't need Yawn to buy a free turn if you just set it up. Yeah, but if they don't switch out, it's very nice for them to be asleep when I send in my other Pokemon. I don't want them to be able to hit me when I send Slappy out. So my hope, and a lot of them do this, they just attack again, or they do something else and let themselves fall asleep, and then I can send in Slappy. Wheeler's back! Now with 50% more gay and 100% more dinner. Happy says dark is bad against fairy. Yep. See, here's what I don't get. Your logic is dark is bad guys, fairy is good guys, so dark good against fairy, but wouldn't it be the reverse? Since good triumphs over evil? You make a good point. I always think of it like dark is bad guys, so they're like edgier and like would kill, and good guys are usually written as like, oh, killing is bad, let's not fight. I guess I'm not really thinking in terms of shonen. If I think about shonen, then yeah, you're right. Good guys would win. Huh. Okay. If I think about it like that, hopefully that'll help. Let's see. Leonard Mapachi is here. Says, what type are you, Zero? Hard to say. I don't know. I'll probably be a normal type. I took a what's it called? A personality test once. Okay, so before I continue on that train of thought, I have an idea for this drawing. Since these are really simple Pokemon, I'm thinking of doing a more complex background, and I'm thinking of doing a let me pull up a reference for myself. Y'all won't be able to see this, but I'm thinking of doing a fortune teller. Because there's something about the way Swalot looks that just says, like, this guy should wear a fez. I don't know why. Maybe it's the mustache, but I feel like he would look good in a fez. And for some reason, a fez makes me think, oh, fortune telling. I don't know why, but I feel like it would be fun. So, like, what if we had, like, a crystal ball, like, in the middle, with, like, a cloth around it, right? And, Swalot can be here. Maybe I'll make it overlap a little. The hardest part is gonna be making it really, what's it called? Smooth? Like shapely, without lumps and stuff. Okay. Fez? Would the fez be on this side or on this side? Maybe some, like, shadow on his face. And then the fingers. Like this. Mustache. And okay, in terms of the diamond patterns, you got one on the front, one's under the arms, and then one on the back. He's not leaning as much as I would like him to. I want him to feel like he's, like, leaning forward, but he's kind of just standing straight. Okay, wait. First, let me move the arm over, and then I can move his face. It's a putt-putt song. I love putt-putt. You probably can't hear it because it's kind of low volume. Some of these songs aren't sound balanced. Right? Okay, so that's Swalot. And then I'm thinking, like, Gulpin. I don't know what Gulpin's eyes look like, but I'm thinking, like, whatever he sees in the crystal ball, he's, like, not happy about it. So he's like, ah! Maybe I'll just keep the eyes closed. I don't know if maybe it would stand up a little. Just like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what type I would be. I need to, maybe I should look up like a personality, not test, not like a personality quiz, but one of those like horoscope things where it's like, this type means this, that, and the other thing. And see which one I find works for me. But I took a test a long time ago when I, first joined the Nuzlocke forums, I think. It was like a personality test, but I think I might have done it, for Jet. And while Jet is technically, at least in the beginning, was supposed to be me, I think I did have some changes. I'm not sure what they were, but I got Bug after taking that. So, maybe Bug. When I took the personality test that says what kind of demon I get from his dark materials, you know how like every character has a demon that's like a representation of their soul. I got a moth. I forget what kind of moth, but it was some kind of moth. And so already that's a bug, right? And because I always choose fire types as my starter, I added fire as my secondary typing. So I'm bug fire, and lo and behold, Gen 5 was the generation that came out with a bug fire Pokemon, and lo and behold, it's a moth. So I think case closed, come first full circle, yada yada. Okay, what should the background of this be? I think in the foreground we can have some, oh, I don't know, like maybe some books. Right? Just the silhouette, and then some candles. In the foreground, maybe don't have one in front of the boy's body. Oh man, but I don't like when things in the foreground look like they're specifically trying to avoid the image. But I also don't know how to, I don't want to like cover it too much. Okay, background, so like, oops. There'll be a fire here, fire here, fire here, fire here, and here. And then, sort of, a carpet, a round carpet, like so. Maybe in the background there can be, I don't know, more candles. So like they're surrounded like that. And then let's put some curtains with tassels. When I think of a fortune teller's hut, I think of really elaborate decoration, and I'm not much good at the elaborate decoration when it comes to coming up with things. But it can come out looking, it's like one of the aesthetics that I really enjoy is when it's like a room that's just got a lot of stuff in it. And like it can be intimidating to start, but I find if I just keep adding little bits, it usually comes together. I've only done it twice, I think. Maybe a third time that I'm not remembering, but there have been times in the past that I've made an image that's just someone's room with like a butt ton of stuff in it, and it's always a lot of fun. What would a fortune teller have? I don't want to put stuff like too much detail necessarily, because I do want it to feel like a dark tent where magical stuff is happening. So maybe like the top can be just like shaded in. Maybe some like stars and moons and stuff in the ceiling, and then maybe hanging. There can be some like let's say there's a jar just hanging, and I don't know, another like a round jar, and it's like up in the shadows so you don't see all of it. Maybe there's a poster on the wall advertising the fortune teller's services. Like that's the tent, maybe. I can have maybe like a bone. What else should I add? Maybe it's a little too haphazard. I don't know. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Which types aren't reciprocal? Like fairy, fire-fairy interaction. I don't know. Also gets walled pretty bad by Alcremie. What is Dragapult's area of expertise? Dragapult needs a buff. So Dragapult, I have as my like speedster, but like a lot of people run faster Pokemon than it. I can't remember exactly which Pokemon, but most of the times I outspeed people, but it's far from the speediest thing out there. And then like it hits so low, like I can take out another Dragapult in one shot, but oftentimes I'm barely getting like a third of its health. But I think most of the times I'm also just on the edge of my ropes, and I can't really choose Dragapult to go based on like type coverage. It's more just you're the last Pokemon I have, so whoever they send out, just hit them. I just thought maybe it would have more attack than it does, just in general. Scarf on Dragapult. No, I have my Dragapult mostly to be really fast so it can set up Reflect and Light Screen. So I have the Light Clay on. The Light Screen and Reflect are pretty good stuff. If you think in terms of shonen, you can defeat a Rhydon with a Pikachu if you aim for the horn! The power of friendship is OP. Or the power of sprinkler systems. Wait, that was the Onyx. I don't remember the Rhyhorn. I think that was later in, season 2? I don't remember. Is Dragon only super effective against Dragon? I think Psychic is good against Psychic? But I'm not sure. A Ghost, I think? Maybe it's Ghost. Ghost is good against Ghost. There's something else that's good against itself. Is replace the crystal ball with Gulpin. The face on Gulpin. Inkwell Island, nice. Gulpin's just that one emote. OME gasp. Volcarona Pog. Like a fair on the background. Is the poster on the inside? Are you using Scarf? No. Your Dragapult must not be max speed. Is it not? I don't remember. I thought I maxed its speed. Ah! Where's my team builder? I always had the team builders. Yeah, it's max speed. I don't know. It must just be like 2 instances that I see multiple times. I have a pretty bad memory, so I just remember that it happens more times than I care for it to. But maybe it's just the same Pokemon that I keep sending it out against. I don't know. I have found out that Ferrothorn is slower than all of my Pokemon. I thought Slappy would be slower than Ferrothorn. I thought I heard that somewhere. But either I haven't been able to send out Slappy against Ferrothorn, or it's even slower than me, which, considering Slappy came with a 26 in speed, it does mean I am not the lowest that Greedent can be in speed. So that might be part of it. Also kind of sad, but Slappy hasn't been as tanky as I've been hoping. Greedent's supposed to have a lot of bulk to it. But unfortunately it what else? Maybe masks on the wall. It's been going down pretty fast, mostly because a lot of people run fighting type moves, and that hits pretty hard. So I've only been able to get like 1, maybe 2, if I'm lucky, hits kills in before Slappy goes down. I have not yet been able to okay, no, I have once wrecked someone's whole team basically with Slappy, but it's only happened once. So Slappy takes down a Garchomp in 1 hit. Pretty happy with that. Other problem, even with maxed out attack buffs, can't take out Skarmory. Skarmory is so hard to take down, and then it has Roost on top of that. So even if I wail on this Skarmory, it takes like 3 hits or more, and it can heal at any point. Greedent and Ferrothorn are equal in speed. Okay. So yeah, no, I am running the negative speed nature, but you can't lower IVs, so Slappy is you know. To be fair, Skarmory is Steel type. Yeah, that is fair. Okay, I think this image is good to go. Let's maybe one more skull on the wall. Maybe a okay, I don't know how much of that stuff I'm gonna actually line, but let's get to the line art. We're making good pace, and let's see if I can get this Swalot in one stroke. Let's bring the stabilization way up. Okay. Oh, first, I guess, crystal ball. It's good enough. I think it's good enough. Let's go with it. Regieleki, better for screens. Is Aleki allowed? Maybe it's better for screens? I don't know. I bet it's faster. I just like Dragapult better. It's literally the 8th fastest Pokemon. Psychic resists itself. I'll post the emote on Discord. Max speed Ferrothorn Pog. Greedent and Ferrothorn are equal in speed. Speed tie F. Are you running? To be fair, Skarmory is Steel type. Competitive happy time. You should kill off any hard counters before setting up. Force it out, kill it. I don't know how. Or give it super effective attack. Skarmory is a popular Pokemon. Does Steel resist electric? I've been thinking of putting either a like Thunder or Fire Blast on someone, like Audino maybe, just to have something super effective. But I think Audino's attack, or special attack rather, is too low. Like even with a super effective, it'll still take several hits, and at that point they can just keep roosting until they're until I'm out of PP. Super effective attack. Skarmory is a popular Pokemon. Def watching for ghost types when I'm considering a Surfetch sweep. It's the fastest Pokemon. My screen setter is the fastest. Eleki? Ah! Beats Speed Deoxys by like 20 points. Steel does not resist electric. Okay. Zero said PP. Okay, then maybe I'll run Thunder, because I chose Thunder because I thought maybe that could help with Skarmory, and also I see a lot of Thundurus, Landorus, Tornadus folks either running all three or one or the other. man, Landers is kind of annoying because it, like, it gets rid of, stealth rocks with defog. Is that, yellow cat thing, the Zerururu, is that faster than Dragapult? I think a Blaziken got a few, speed boosts and then, like, outsped her also, but that doesn't count necessarily since they used speed boosting. Oh, Landorus. Isn't Lando ground? Why are you running Oh, Landorus is ground. Right. Why are you running rocks? Why not? Don't you just Unga Bunga hit hard? What? Zerara? That's one that I can remember that was faster than me, but can't remember the others. Stat changes don't count. Okay. I would play Showdown, but I play so poorly, y'all would, like, yell at me. And I would be embarrassed. Well, okay, let's see. If I finish this early, I'll play some Showdown to, like, end it off. And then you can see what I've been doing. If you want to. Oh, gosh. One stroke challenge. Maybe I need to turn the stabilization on just a little higher. Curly Q eyebrow. Alright, rocks are better for stalling and chipping. You just want to kill everything really fast. I do, but okay, so here's my problem, right? I come in with Audino, I try to set up for Greedent. I get Greedent out, if I'm lucky, without, like, taking too much damage, if I'm lucky. And I get, like, maybe one Pokemon taken out. Oops. Can I just... There we go. Is your line slightly too dummy thick? Just move it over. Okay, so then my gradient goes down, right? And now I'm left with Reuniclus as my hard hitter. Reuniclus. The nice thing about gradient, right, except for like steel type, is that normal type hits normal damage on most things. Psychic has super effectiveness against some things, but it's also super weak against some things, and so I have to like play it a little careful with Reuniclus. I'm also bad at like deciding when super like special moves are better for a Pokemon rather than like physical, but that's also a problem with. Anyways, so I have Reuniclus as my hard hitter, and Surfetched can hit pretty hard too, but again, can't take any attacks very well. If I can guess, if I can anticipate that they'll use a dark move, or a normal move or something, I can send in Surfetched and she can take that. But otherwise, I gotta be very careful about how I send in Surfetched. And then I have Dragapult, who doesn't hit as hard as I want, and a, what's it called? Galarian Corsola, which doesn't have good attacks. I don't know if it doesn't have good attacks or it doesn't have good attack stats, but they recommend running Nightshade on it because it doesn't matter if you get buffed or debuffed or if your attacks suck or not, it'll always just take a certain amount of damage. So I went with that. And Audino, who doesn't hit hard at all. So I have two that hits hard but can go down pretty easy too. Though okay, to be fair to Reuniclus, it is also a bulky Pokemon. Like, Reuniclus can take hits if it's not super effective. It has a lot of HP, and I think I have one of its defenses maxed. I think it's special, I'm not sure. Audino, I have split the defense and special defense EVs. I've put some into one and some into another. I don't know if that's recommended, but like, I gotta try to even it out a bit. I don't want it going down. Because I didn't know something was special versus physical. I guess, Corsola is okay at, like, stalling out physical sweepers because it can, use Strength Sap to, like, heal. But if they send out a special, then I'm doomed because it doesn't heal enough. Not to mention, I can't hit normal and fighting types with it. I wonder what is normally... Actually, you know, maybe there's a better attack to put on Corsola. Because I started a battle and someone said, "Oh no, Galarian Corsola, that walls Zamazenta pretty hard." Because, the person I was fighting had a Zamazenta. And I'm like thinking, wait, but wouldn't I not be able to attack it? Or does Nightshade work on fighting types? Now that I think about it, I don't remember. It definitely doesn't work on normal types. So I've had to forfeit before when I literally just didn't have any moves to use. Stat sheets don't count. 2 speed boost is gonna make any average or better Pokemon faster than any speed. Base speed Pokemon. Rocks are better for stall and tripping. Don't force it. Sweep. Sweeping works because the opponent can't deal with it. Patience. It probably doesn't have great stats. You don't have much invested in it. Your max speed, max HP on Pult. Who runs Zamazenta over its cooler brother? I don't think Zacian is allowed in OU. Ghost hits fighting fine. Oh! I didn't know that. Sister. Yeah, apparently in one of the Dex entries, it mentions genders for the, dogs. So they are, in legend, said to be brother and sister. Look it up. Maybe I could have put some scrolls? Where would I put them, though? Let me think. I messed that up. I apparently don't know how to scroll. I think it works fine. Let's put some nicks in this paper. So it looks old. Let's put swallow patterns on the vase. And by swallow patterns, I mean just diamonds. Which are apparently harder to draw than I thought. Maybe the bottom can just be a different color. Like that. Make sure that this doesn't tangent with the vase. Oops. Okay, and then I forgot Gulpin's diamond. There we go. Pokédex stream when? We do need to do that at some point. It's something that I really want to do. I know it sounds boring, and most people wouldn't do something like that, but it's just something that I personally wanna do is like read all the Pokédex entries. One, I got this thing where I like to read things out loud to people. It's like I'm not much like I'm not the best at it, but I have a lot of fun doing it, and the Pokédex entries are just really interesting to go through. I kind of do it on these Pokemon Family streams, where I just read through the Bulbapedia. And we learn about the Pokemon together. It's fun. Why am I on this layer? I don't know, but I'm gonna stay here. Sometimes I find out that I'm on the wrong layer, and then I'm just like, well, I guess this is where I live now. Instead of going to the right layer. Placement of his carpet is driving me nuts. Let's put some tassels on it. Sogaleo, Lunala, Zamazenta are all genderless according to game mechanics, or Zacian. Sogaleo, Lunala, and Zacian are all genderless according to game mechanics, but the Pokedex entries, they say they're all gendered. Don't think Zamazenta specifies a gender, but it's fun to think they're bro and cis. Only thing I can guess is its strength swap walls Zamazenta. What item you got on Corsola? Eviolite, of course. You know what? I do know what. BRB. The average Zamazenta set can't hit Corsola for over 50%. 3-hit KO, 4-hit KO, 5-hit KO, and a move Corsola is immune to. Actually, 355 with choice band. Wow, really? I don't remember it being that. Corsola isn't dying, hence wall, and Corsola usually runs burn sap and can 4-hit KO it. I legit didn't realize, and I think this is the second or third time I'm learning this information. I did not know that Ghost could hit fighting types just in general. Even though I think I've done it a couple of times while playing Showdown, I think I always just assumed it was because of some other factor. Like, oh, it has, I don't know, an ability that lets it get hit by Ghost, or like it's because of its secondary typing. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm on the wrong layer again. And this time I do have to be on the right one, because I'm doing foreground shenanigans. Also the fact that I was doing the tassels on the rug and then just completely forgot that's what I was doing and like moved on. These are the chonkiest tassels I ever did saw. Okay. Let's change to the right layer this time. I don't think we'll see any of these details. I do plan to fill it in completely, but I might put some like light from the candles on it, so I do want to draw them in. I don't think it matters if you can hit it or not, you killing their momentum. Oh. I mean, but no one wants to just sit there stalled. I don't like sitting there stalling people. I'm trying to kill them is what I'm doing. But yeah, a lot of my wins have been pretty tedious. Just kind of strength sapping and slow hitting. Like it's nice that most people don't just quit on. I guess they don't want to lose their rank or whatever. Some of the people who have quit, I wonder if it's because they don't think they can win or if it's because they don't think it's worth the time. Ah, I'm on the wrong layer. The nice thing about Greedent, though, is once its belly drum is used up, it's basically useless. So I don't have to think about if I should switch out or, you know, or whatnot. It's like, once I shoot that belly drum off, I need to stay in and just keep hitting them until I'm dead. Because there's no value in keeping it around afterwards if I do switch out. Can be a little bit troublesome than when they use Whirlwind or... I haven't seen any Roar, actually. It's always been Whirlwind. Actually, maybe these candles need to be actually detailed. I think, yeah, I'm gonna make these, you can see these candles. Excuse me, why can I not draw? What did I do? Did I lock it in some way? Oh, I have a selection. Haha. There we go. Happy says, I like stall. It's skill testing. Maybe that's a TCG thing. I don't like stall. Looks at Zero's team of bulky Pokemon. Okay, I don't like playing against stall. Me playing stall is like... I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to think really hard, and like, the stall gives me chances to get back at them, you know, like it gives me a leeway of like damaging them a little at a time rather than all at once if I can't do that. But I feel like, is there anyone who likes to play against stall? Like I can't imagine what kind of person enjoys playing against that. Like that just seems unfun. So it's not that I don't like playing stall, it's that I don't enjoy playing against it, and I feel like the other person's not going to either. I feel a little bad about that. But there is something so nice about using a move and just getting all your HP back. It's like, that's satisfying. Stall's fine if I'm the one stalling, yeah. You just read my status. I don't, yeah, it's like, bruh, I know my team is bad, you don't have to call me out. That's just mean. Roar can't hit ghost types. Whirlwind is objectively better. Oh, okay. Also soundproof. I see. Quick question, are you getting team inspiration from singles or VCG? Oh, what's the difference? I don't know what the difference is. I'm just looking up videos on YouTube. Mostly. I'm not playing doubles, if that's what you're asking. I thought VCG is for both singles and doubles. I'm just playing singles. VGC. It's the doubles format. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not playing doubles. I can't possibly. Don't really know if a Pokemon for just screens is good in singles. You're passing an entire turn. Oh, okay. Yeah, Dragapult has light screen and reflect on. And aside from that, I have Dragon Tail and the Dragon Darts. That's the one. But no matter what, you are still using a turn to set up the light screen and the trick. I mean, the reflect meta is super different. Using Pokemon front. Wait, don't really know if. Oh, are you using Pokemon from it? The meta is super different. I don't understand. I don't understand the questions. Okay, so the meta is super different between doubles and singles, you're saying? Like, obviously. Cause like doubles you would be using moves like Follow Me and skill like ally swap or whatnot. Which don't do anything in singles. Okay, candles are in. Do I care enough to look up the skull of a bird? Or am I just gonna wing it? Because I think I'm just gonna wing it. Get it? Wing it? Because I'm drawing a bird skull? I think they have like giant nose cavities. I'm not sure though. That's just something I feel like is true. I'm gonna make it like super malformed too. Like it's I don't know, got chewed on a bit. And that way if I get it wrong I can just be like, oh, it's not in the best of shape. Am I gonna look up what a Cubone skull looks like? No, I'm just gonna wing it. Huh. Get it? Wing it? It's a callback to an earlier joke that doesn't apply as well because this one isn't flying type. Wasting attack is fine, yeah, not just that though. You can afford to waste an attack because your other Pokemon can pressure your opponent for screens which benefit both members. Bird Skull, Bird Pun, what Pokemon did it come from? Was it the last customer? Oh no! So yeah, are you saying like maybe screens at all isn't good? Like just don't run screens? Running screens has never really been my playstyle anyways. I just heard it was a good thing to do. Cause screens are like really good. And they have been effective. Like I've seen that they're effective. If I run a screen, my Pokemon can last longer. Indeed. They do what they say they do. Okay, that might be everything I need to line. let's fill some stuff in with black. So first of all, I think I still want there to be this, what did I do? Wait, I need the line. Not sure about screens, haven't touched singles in ever. Screens has helped me in singles. Okay, I think screens are fine as long as the Pokemon who set them can also be threatening. Not just die for free. Learn the fun way that mine can. Accidentally got distracted in the team picking phase of an online Swish match, so it dumped my first 3 Pokemon in, which was my 2 setup Pokemon and a third that didn't work well with them. Isn't that... Isn't every way a fun way for you, Lyra? Competitive teen ordering, especially not being sent out first. Oops, get good. It actually went well! First mom beat their first 2. Wow! Yeah, I don't know if Dragapult can be threatening. Maybe I need something like a switch out move so I can attack and switch out. I don't know if Dragapult has any of those. It should, since its name, it's like in its name that it can like do such a thing. Also, it's interesting when I send out a Pokemon and then they switch their Pokemon. I can't tell if like it's because my Pokemon was threatening theirs or if they just wanted a better matchup to like attack with. But like it's funny because I can't tell. So I'm just like, why did... Okay. Do I have something that I can hit you with? The 2 setup mons pretty easily beat the 3rd. The screen's 1 not caring about getting hit at all once everything was set up. How does Dragon Catapult suggest it can strike and retreat? Because you send it like a catapult. Wait, a catapult isn't a slingshot. Cause like the thing that like shoots the slingshot, like you pull it back and it swings forward, but then it like ricochets back. So I don't know. Okay, I know. It's because when you put Dragapult in, it's like setting the catapult, and then when you release the lever, it swings back. I don't know. Burn is super scary. Is it? That was a stretch even with the logic you were going for. The music's pretty fitting for the scene. Yeah, I don't know. It just being silly. Yeah, but Dragapult's weak to like Ice Beam and Dark moves, so I don't exactly want them to only be sending out special attackers at me. Burn is a permanent half attack on physical. It's limiting their choices in that case. They can't swap in physical. Okay. I only have I had Will-O-Wisp on my Dragapult, but I also have Will-O-Wisp on my Corsola, so I took Will-O-Wisp off and gave Dragapult a move that can knock Pokemon out. Like swap in. What's it? I have Dragon Tail on him now, so he can get rid of ones that have like too many stat buffs on that I don't like. You can't swap in physical attackers, and you do have 5 other Pokemon in your pocket. Dragon Tail. What do you mean live a hit? Oh. Not always, unfortunately. But it can live some hits if I'm lucky. Maybe I should put this on a different layer, actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So I watched Into the Woods recently, and it's interesting because it's a pretty good musical movie, I think, like in terms of capturing the stage production and just making it into a movie. It's like what I remember from the stage show. It plays it pretty straight, like all of the beats and the twists and the turns, and yeah, I was surprised by how faithful it was. Unfortunately, it's not a great musical, aside from maybe 3-4 songs, if I'm being generous. All the songs kind of sound kind of samey, which maybe isn't a bad thing. I don't actually, I'm not like really versed in musical theater. So maybe like Into the Woods is actually a really good musical, but like it's not one of my favorites in terms of the soundtrack. And so unfortunately, the movie, because it like does a pretty faithful adaptation of the stage show, it has a lot of moments where characters just stop and sing, and that's it. Like nothing's really, some parts of it, when that happens, it adds something to sort of liven it up. Like I think when Little Red Riding Hood has her retelling of the the wolf scene, they have a flashback and stuff to sort of, so it's not just her singing at this other character, but like, there's, when you're in the theater, when you're like watching a show live, there's some kind of magic that happens when you are present and they are present and you're watching live people on a stage acting in like real time. Like you become caught in the moment, and I think that sort of works for the musical's favor, because then when you see people just standing up there, maybe walking back and forth, swinging their arms around and singing, it's a performance and you're present for it. But you don't get that in a movie. In a movie, movies have to like entertain you more, I guess. Like it's a, I don't know about you, but I expect more from a movie, I guess, is what I'm saying. And not more. That makes it seem like I don't care about the people in the theater can just do a bad job. No, like different. I come to a movie for different things. Like it has to draw me in a different way, because there's none of that sort of performance aspect where I'm in the moment, if that makes any sense. I don't know, like I think Into the Woods suffers a little from that, and unfortunately I'm thinking this means, like, I assume the movie didn't do well because I didn't hear anything about it when it came out. Like, I remember hearing that it was coming out, and then it came out, and then it just went away, and I just never heard about it again. No one really talks about it, and I feel like if Into the Woods did better, we would be getting better musical movies, because I like how it did the show. It just also was a little boring because I didn't quite care for the songs. But yeah, like obviously the Into the Woods, da 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 da, the path is set, and who can tell? I don't know the words. But the titular Into the Woods song, that's a good song. And I could just enjoy the song. Like, oh, Agony. That song is good. Like, really good. That one I could just enjoy, and the performance was great too, so I could just like enjoy the princes like acting silly and singing their heart out. But then you got the baker's wife's song at the end. Her last song is like kind of boring, and yeah, man, if Cats the Musical had just been more like the screenplay. Why did they have to make so many embellishments and changes? Like I liked Into the Woods in that it was just the play, and then they added special effects, which is, you know, what you can do with a movie. People are always like, practical effects are better, and I can agree with that to an extent, but like there's a charm to how they do the effects on stage, and there's some fun in seeing them recreate it in actuality. Like, we can actually have a giant. And they don't overdo it, is the nice thing. We never get to see the sky where the giants live. They didn't go so far as to, like, create all of that. Gotta leave some things to the imagination, you know? My least favorite thing about RNG is people spamming sheer cold with a bulky Pokemon. Like RNG because of variance, there's a risk reward to everything, and you can crit through a +6 defenses Pokemon. If you don't like RNG, play chess! I'm bad at chess though. Those yellow blobs are so mesmerizing, it's not even real fire. Good, it means I'm doing my job. Oops. Okay, let's see. Oh, I missed one. Oops. Wrong layer. Okay. How do I want to do this? I guess I'll just throw base colors? That sounds like a good idea, right? Let's just throw some base colors down. actually, let's make the inside purple. Gosh. Alright. And let's see if I have any brushes. Zero brush. Nope, it's not here. Maybe it's under Aaron's brushes. Nope, it's a nature. This one. No, this one. This is the one I want. That's weird. Nah, I'll just do cell shading. Man, I wanted to cheat. It's kind of gross. Gavin's here. Heyo. Embellishment. Embezzlement. Forgot any. Playing Sword on autopilot mode so I can start competitive stuff. Almost done, thankfully. Man, imagine if there actually was autopilot on Shield or Sword. Like, you could just, like, set it to go. Wait, I did that wrong. Wouldn't the stomach be, like, going this way? I don't know anymore. I don't know! I feel like it should go this way. Anyway, you know, I don't really like color picking from the thing. I'm just gonna color it how I want to color it. I feel like it should be more like this color. The fez. And then Gulpin. Let's make your hair the same color as that. Let's make this green. It's more of a yellowy green, I think. There we go. Okay, and I suppose on top of them I can put a multiply layer, make it purple, because that's a mystical color, not that dark. And then let me try that brush again. Yeah. Time to get the rest of it in. And then lighter pink or no, not pink, yellow in the middle here on the wall, because it's like the candlelight. Screen or an overlay. No, definitely not an overlay. Add. Nope. I'll just leave it on normal. It's already coming together, I think. I think the background can be a little darker. Yeah, something like that. And then just pick out some areas that would get hit by the candlelight. And I'll probably have to tone that down. Yeah. Don't want that to become the focus of the piece. So these elements are catching the light, but it's not what you should be focused on, so I'll turn the opacity down. But the whatchamacallit, the layer effects kind of take the warmth out of the light, so I won't bother with those. Ooh. Spoopy ghost. Make Gulpin's insides red really quick. Never mind. My team is unstoppable. Ron-stoppable? I have top tier like Shuckle in it. Fire types Pog. Fire types? What type was Shuckle? Bug Rock. Darn. Fire's not super effective. It sure isn't. Ground? I don't remember the bug ground thing. Rock, I believe, actually undoes most of Bug's weaknesses. That's insane. Okay, so y'all have names for your teams. I'm thinking for mine, I can call them either room service, because you got like the trick room item thing. Even though I'm not running the item, it's still kind of funny. I can call them what is it, TR, like Team Rocket, but actually it's Trick Room. That could be pretty funny. Or I'm just thinking maybe just Brigade the Third. Like Roman numeral Brigade and then Roman numeral 3. Because all my other teams are the Brigade, right? That I played Shield in. And then when I went to the DLC, that was Brigade 2 on the box. So this would then be the 3rd Brigade. Oh, man, that sounds much better than Brigade the 3rd. The 3rd Brigade. Team names. You don't just gotta name your Pokemon. You gotta name the team. I'm pretty happy with the names I came up with for my team, though. I have I have Slappy, of course, from the original Brigade. So I guess that doesn't really count. Because I think the stream named her. And then I have Punches, which also doesn't count because that's my friend's Audino's name. And then I have Surfetched, which I kept trying to think of like cool knight sounding names. First I was torn because Farfetched looks like a samurai warrior, you know, like he's got that wanderer look to him, like a Batosai sort of gonna kill you with his sword, and he's seen a lot of war and stuff. So I was thinking like something something Japanese, but then it evolves and it looks really Western. So then I'm like, oh well, it's gotta be like some kind of Sir Edward or like a cool sounding knight, sort of princely. It's got like prince eyes. My favorite thing about Surfetched is it's prince eyes. It's kind of out of place because there are these like handsome prince eyes, but then it's like on a this little silly looking bird thing. So yeah, I was like, gotta think of a name like that. But then it turned out I got a girl, and for some strange reason, I couldn't think of any cool names for her. Like, for a girl knight. Like, the only girl knight I can think of was Joan of Arc, and I didn't want to name her Joan of Arc. So I was like, your name is Goose. I'm gonna call you Goose. And she's great. Let's see. So there's Goose, Slappy, and Punches. And then I'm using Reuniclus. I'm using Reuniclus because it's my friend's favorite Pokemon. So I asked him what his Reuniclus is named, and he said Jelly Baby. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna name my Reuniclus Jelly Baby. I'm sorry. So instead, I went with Jericho. It's a cool name. I've liked it ever since the character from Teen Titans, which was introduced. I thought it was a pretty cool name. And you can call him Jerry for short, which is just hilarious to me. Jericho. And then my Dragapult, her name is Macbeth. Because it's kind of spooky. And she's a ghost. And those were all the good names. I couldn't think of a name for my Corsola, so I just called it Little Thing. Because he's just a little thing. And that's the team. If I can think of a better name for Little Thing, I will change it though. I'm not completely married to that name yet. Of all the names. I'm gonna turn this off so I can color the rug. I don't know if I want the rug color under or over. So I'm gonna put it under first and see how it goes. Let's just color it. Oh, I should turn this off too. No, not that. This off too. Let's make it. No, that's a good color for that. And then I feel like it's a little messy down in this area, so I'm gonna take this and I'm going to, oops. Cover it up with another candle. Okay, okay, let me take a look. Let me take a gander. Maybe a different... darker. Maybe slightly lighter. Definitely darker than what it was. Can't make it any bigger. I used to be able to in Photoshop. This brush was like ginormous before, but when I brought it in here, it was never quite the same. Ew, gross. What is this? Team 0 wins. I still need to name the individual Pokemon, never mind a team name. Aw, Wheeler! What team name are you... What team are you using? Raichu, Shuckle, Vaporeon, Surfetch'd, Meowstic M, and Alcremie. Oh, that's interesting. Reggie King is... Hello, I am here now. Evil smile. Oh no! It's a Reggie. Alolan Raichu. Alolan Raichu. Oh, you're running Alolan Raichu. I thought it was just a regular Raichu. Just going to be honest, I got B-movied by a video game today, so there's that. B-movied by a video game? What? Isolde is a female name. Is also traumatizing for any Yu-Gi-Oh player. Jelly baby! Name it Mucus. Jerry sounds like a jelly baby. Yeah, right? It's similar. Hear me out, global warming. That's too long. I can barely get Little Thing in there. I think Little Thing fully uses the naming letters. That's what we use. Corpsula. It's such an unassuming name until you read it out loud. Where did the poster go? You can see how well Zero did against my team. That she didn't even know which Raichu. I saw like 2.5 of Wheeler's Pokemon. I barely saw the Meowstic. But it was there. Okay, Happy. Let's get that poster in. Though, I guess that's not really an excuse, Wheeler, because I could technically see your whole team. At the beginning of Showdown, they do show you all of them. I don't know why I'm making the poison type a fortune teller now that I think about it. I probably should have saved this concept for a psychic type Pokemon. But the Fez fits so well. What time is it? Oh, shoot. It is almost time to end. But I am pretty much done. Just gotta actually draw in the crystal ball. How do I want to do the crystal ball? Should the whole top just be... I guess so, because it seems to be like... The crystal ball seems to be giving off light, so I guess it would illuminate under it too. Okay, what if I... I don't know. Made the outline a different color? Oopsies. I don't know. How about this? I can just, okay, so in the crystal ball, let's say in the crystal ball we have some light shades of the Swalot's color. Let's get another brush than that. I don't like that brush. Let's try the cloud brush. And get some of that yellow. Okay, so it's somewhat transparent, I guess. In the background, there's some yellowness happening, right? More prominent yellow. I don't know, just bear with me. I'm just making stuff up. Oh, maybe some red at the bottom. Green. And then in the middle, we can have like a heart. But oh no! It's a broken heart. Oh, Gulpin's never gonna find love. Oh, so sad. And that's why he's so shocked. Hopefully it looks like a broken heart and not just like two fetuses. It kind of looks like two fetuses. Ah! I don't know, guys. I will probably play around with the way the crystal ball looks, cause it looks kind of dumb right now. Maybe do some like actual shading around. I think the additional colors aren't helping at all. So maybe if I get rid of those. But that's about all the time that I have. So if, let's see. As always, if you could pop a poke in the chat and I can doodly doo 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 doo. Haha, I said doo doo. What other brushes do I have? What other brushes are there? I'm just playing around with this new brush that I discovered. Anyways. Oh, Creamy Walls my team really hard, yeah. Also on the side of the screen and in chat, it is pretty understandable to not remember the ones you didn't actually have the face. Yeah, I didn't look that hard. Hey, Psychic and Poison are the same in TCG. Wait, really? Oh, right. TCG has different typings, kind of. Make it pure white and call it a day, Kappa. If your guys wondering, that game B-movied me, it was called Starbound. Heard of it. It says happy, I think. Kind of looks like the ball's dirty. Not his liver. Raichu. Make a Gulpin but the same color as my name. I've already drawn a Gulpin today, so let's go with, Wingull, the Reggies, all of them. Ooh. I don't think this came out too bad. It's not quite what I had in mind. I think I imagined it a bit darker, more cluttered, but it's pretty good. Let's see. I kind of like the challenge of drawing all the Reggies. Let me see if I can remember what any of them look like. Okay, so I know there's Regice is just like shoot. I thought I knew at least one of them. Oh, no, I don't know what any of the mouth, the dots things look like. Oopsies. Man, I always do this. Let me actually do it right this time. Okay. Okay, so Regice has like these icicle things for hands, and I think they like float or something. And then it's, I don't know if it has legs. I think it has like floaty legs, but they're not like connected, maybe. And then it's just like that. Okay, so that's what I'm going with. That's my story. Oh, here. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. I thought there was nothing in that layer. Turns out I was wrong. Okay, Registeel has like, oh, I put them too close. Registeel has like this little tutu thing. I don't know what any of their legs look like now that I think about it. I think it's got like a bowling ball and then like, because they all float too. And then its arms are like this, and then it has like fingers like that. He's like a pretty princess ballerina. Like It's got some kind of pattern. Oh no. Yeah, I'm going with that. Okay. Oh no. And then Reggie Rock. I don't really know what this one looks like at all. Maybe it actually stands on the ground. Maybe this one is like grounded. Huh, get it. I think he has like big shoulders. He has like big shoulders. Okay. And then I don't know what his arms look like. So I'll just give him generic monster arms. And he's made of rock, and that's like most of his design is just rock. I think he has like a lighter color rock, like this or something. And it's like on his shoulders too. Okay, so those are the original three. Cool, cool. Very accurate, I'm sure. And then we got Reggie Drago, which I think has like a Charizard head on this side. An orb body. I think, is it the bottom jaw? Or is it a tail? Oh no, wings maybe? I'm gonna make it the bottom jaw. And then it like clamps together, I think. I'm just gonna pretend that's how it works. I did not catch this one, so I only had it for a little while. I also don't know how its legs are. I'll give them like dragon legs. And it's got one of the, like, the complicated patterns, I think. And then Regieleki. This is just the bouncing ball. And it's got like it's got ponytails. Little legs like stick out of its these parts, I know. And it's all happy. And then the last guy is Reggie Gigas, and his arms are like all the way up here. They're like really and he's got moss. he's got like these moss sideburns. He's got these old man sideburns. He's like balding on top. Sometimes he combs it over to like hide his bald spot. Probably. He's got like all the spots. I'm just gonna give him all the spots because he's the biggest one. And that's all I know about how he looks. The rest of him is just like a man, I think. And he's got something like this going on. There you have it. These are our Reggies. Curse is my glorious plan. Look up Pix Nerd if you can't remember them. Regirock looks like a rock! Halfway there! We know well about the Charizard head, bottom jaw. Don't worry about remembering Alecki. You'll be seeing enough of them on the ladder. Love shiny red Jalecki. I can't believe you almost got one of the faces exactly right, but it wasn't the face you had to punch in yourself! It was all the Pokemon you had to punch the face. Oh, is it this one? Oh, what? Oh, wow, she totally did. They're pretty close to each other's. Huh, interesting. I didn't think I would get any of their faces, honestly, but, well, random is random, and you're gonna get it right half of the time if monkeys and typewriters, I don't know. That's all the time I have today, guys. Sorry I couldn't play any showdown for you, but trust me, you don't want to see that. Thank you all so much. I will be back next week. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing. Probably another little lapses page, but we'll see. It's nice to get a Pokemon Family done so I can have something to post. I haven't been posting very often, have I? But it's fine. I hope you guys stay safe out there. Make sure to register for your shots. Yeah, take care. Keep your nose clean. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.